What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Inside the Horseshoe. My name is Matt, and today I'm going to be giving my way too early prediction for the Colts schedule. We'll be talking about week 5 to week 8. But before I get into it, if you're new or if you haven't already, I would greatly appreciate if you would click that subscribe button. Also, click the bell icon. That way, you're notified when I upload a video or when I go live. If you like this video, smack that like button. Let me know your thoughts down below. Do you agree with me? Or do you disagree with me? Let me know in the comments, and also if you have a Twitter, make sure you follow me on Twitter at horseshoe_pod. There's a link in the description down below. So with that being said, let's get into it, and let's start off with week 5. In week 5, it's a Thursday night football game, and the Indianapolis Colts will be traveling to Denver to take on the Broncos. This is not going to be an easy game at all. Definitely going to be one of the more difficult games on our schedule. For one, it's a short week, so that's already not easy as it stands. And also, we're traveling to Denver. Denver is not an easy place to play in at all. Denver has a very good team all around. So with that being said, I think because of the circumstances, I'm going to take the Broncos in this game. Very good team all around. Obviously, adding Russell Wilson to that roster is massive. It definitely makes them a threat in the AFC with Russell Wilson being added to that team. Very good quarterback. I still think he's a top 10 quarterback in the entire NFL. Some people might disagree with me, and that's totally fine, but I do believe he is a top 10 quarterback in the league. Defense, very good, obviously. Denver throughout the years has always been a team that has been considered to have one of the best defenses in the entire league. So very good defense, really good receiving core, with Jerry Jeudy, which, we'll see if he's playing that game. I bet he will. But I got Hamler and some other guys on that roster as well. And then you got Williams, who's a very good running back. They got a very good running back who was a rookie last year. I think he's going to play really well this year. So I think it's going to be competitive. I think it's going to come down to probably the last drive. But I'm going to go with the Denver Broncos in this game. Great game, but I think Denver wins. All right, so now we're going to move on to week 6. And in week 6, the Indianapolis Colts will be hosting the Jacksonville Jaguars. Competitive game is how I see this going, because I do think Jacksonville did enough in the offseason with free agency and the draft to make them a competitive team. I don't think they're a playoff team yet, but I do think they are building towards that. Doug Peterson, he's a good coach. I think he's going to be a good fit for Trevor Lawrence. I think Trevor Lawrence is going to like having Doug Peterson as a head coach much better than the last guy they had as a head coach. They got good weapons on that team. They got a pretty solid defense. I think their defense is going to be better than what some people are going to give credit for. But I think as a whole, the Colts are just the better team. I think they have the better offense, and they certainly have the better defense. So I'm going to go Indianapolis here. Competitive game, no blowout. It's going to be close, but I do think the Colts are going to pull it out at the end of the day. So now we're going to go on to week 7. And the Indianapolis Colts hit the road again. They travel to Tennessee to take on the Titans. And again, I think the Colts win this game. Colts are the better team all around. Tennessee got worse this offseason. Losing A.J. Brown is massive. I just don't think Treylon Burks is going to get to where A.J. Brown was this year. I just cannot see it happening at all. Robert Woods, good receiver. I just don't think he's going to make much of an impact in this game. And I don't trust Ryan Tannehill. Again, the Colts are going to force Ryan Tannehill to win this game. They're going to take Derrick Henry out of the game completely. That's what I believe personally. So you're going to have to win with Ryan Tannehill. And I just don't see that happening at all. So I think the Colts win this game. I don't think it's going to be a blowout, but I don't think it's going to come down to the wire. So give me the Colts in this game. All right, so we're going to move on to week number 8 now, and this will be the final game we'll talk about in this video. But in week number 8, the Indianapolis Colts will be at home hosting Carson Wentz and the Washington Commanders. This is the game that many Colts fans are really, really looking forward to. And look, I think it's going to be a good game. I just can't see a blowout happening. Washington, they have some weapons on that team, man. You got scary Terry McLaurin, very good receiver who is capable of having a very big day. Dotson, we don't know. Maybe he'll be really good by week 8, or maybe he'll need a little bit more time to develop. We'll find out, but he has potential to be a really good option for Washington as well. They can run the ball. And look, man, if their defense plays as well as what I think a lot of people were expecting last year, this is going to be a good team, man, and not a team that you should sleep on. No matter how you feel about Carson Wentz, you should not sleep on this team. But at the end of the day, I do believe the Colts have the better team all around. I think they have the better offense, and I think they have the better defense. I just cannot see Washington stopping Jonathan Taylor. I think Jonathan Taylor is going to have a big day in this game. Just my way too early prediction, but I do feel like Washington is not going to be able to stop Jonathan Taylor. I mean, the guy's a monster. And look, I think the Colts have enough weapons where they're going to be able to move the ball around in the passing game and do it effectively. And this is a really good defense, man. Washington's offensive line is not good at all. That is one of the things that is definitely a weakness, at least to me, when I look at the Washington Commanders. So I do think the Colts' defensive line are going to win most of the battles. So, yeah, man, I just think the Colts have the better team all around. So I'm going to go ahead and say the Colts will win this game. And with that being said, I have the Colts from week 5 to week 8 going 3-1. So just to recap again, I have the Colts losing to Denver week 5. I have the Colts beating the Jaguars week 6. I have the Colts beating the Titans week 7. And I have the Colts beating the Washington Commanders in week 8. And that's going to do it, guys. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you're new or if you haven't already, I would greatly appreciate if you would click that subscribe button. Also, click the bell icon so you're notified when I upload a video or when I go live. If you like this video, smack the like button. Let me know your thoughts down below. Do you agree with me? Do you disagree with me? Let me know why. And also, if you have a Twitter, make sure you follow me on Twitter at horseshoe_pod. There's a link in the description down below. So thank you very much for watching. I've been Matt, Bleed Blue, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye. Thank you very much for watching this video. If you like it, make sure you watch one of these other 2 videos. They're cool. Also, if you're new, please click the subscribe button as well as the bell icon. I greatly appreciate your support.